Hello everyone, welcome to Kitty Rising, where we use the tool of tarot to rise above and live our most abundant lives. Welcome to your week ahead tarot reading. So this is a timeless reading. Whenever you're watching this is the next 7 days ahead, what to expect, and any messages and guidance that wants to come through from your spirit team as well. So we're doing things a little different for the pick a reading selection or pick a card selection. Instead of crystals, I decided today, felt intuitively guided to roll one of the astro dice for each group. So we'll do that after we draw the cards. So what is going on the next 7 days for you? Spirit, what's going on the next 7 days for group number 1? Group number 1 has a card number 1, knowing. Take the first step. Spirit, what's going on the next 7 days for group number 2? Card number 23, the spirits, respecting spirit. This card wants to come out for group number 3. Okay. Card number 43, the blood trail, magnificence. Let's see, are these all in frame? I think we're good. Let's roll a dice now for each group. Let's see what one wants to come out for group number 1. What's going on the next 7 days for group number 1? We have here 5, which represents the 5th house, but we'll see how that comes into your reading. Spirit, what's going on? The moon's circling around. What's going on the next 7 days for group number 2? Pisces. Spirit, what's going on the next 7 days for group number 3? Oh, they want to come over here. We have the moon. So those are our 3 groups. You can pause the video if you need more time. Use your intuition to see which card, which dice, or which die is calling to you. There will be timestamps and chapters below, and I will see you in your reading. Welcome, group number 1, to your week ahead reading. You chose the card knowing, take the first step, as well as the 5th house. So I see this in multiple ways for you guys. Obviously, it's talking about, when to take the first step, not hesitating, going after something you desire. With the 5th house, this is what I'm seeing. Some of you guys may be wanting to be an entrepreneur in some sense, start your own business, start a new hobby, start dating. The 5th house talks about all these things: pleasure, fun, entrepreneurship, dating, romance. And I feel like there's some people in this group, you have some ideas of things you want to do, but you have this thing like, oh, I'll do this when blank. I'll do it after this, and you keep putting something off. Spirit's like, now is the right time. Start going after your dreams. If you're watching this in real time, this is being posted on New Year's Eve. So this week is New Year's for a lot of you watching this. And what a perfect time to take action, to make a plan, to go after your dreams. So what is it that you desire? Now is the time. Even if you're watching this at a later date, what are your desires and what action can you take? Waiting till ready, when you think you're ready, that day's never going to come. We have to take that first step, and that seems to be a big focus of your week. This current week, you're going after something new. You're taking the first step towards something that can bring you a lot of emotional fulfillment and joy. So thank you so much for being here, group number 1. Thank you to your guides. Thank you to my guides for assisting with the reading. We're going to start off getting 3 Lenormand cards to see major themes, what's going on in the next 7 days, and then we're going to get a few tarot cards and some tea leaves as well. Spirit, what's going on the next 7 days for group number 1? We have the Sith here. Okay, and this is like cutting away things that no longer serve you. So a lot of you, you know, we were talking about New Year's, New Year's resolutions. Maybe you are taking the first step to cut out bad habits. We talked about implementing and going after new things, but now Spirit's making it clear there's also, so you are going to be focusing on cutting out bad habits. You know, what is that? Maybe it is negative thinking. Maybe it's eating unhealthy foods. Also, yeah, maybe cutting out relationships in your life that aren't the best for you. This could really be a lot of things. And also it's about reaping what you sow. So the effort you put into whatever this new thing is, you know, new beginnings, you'll really, the amount of effort you put into something is the reward you'll get, like times 10, I feel. So maybe you're starting to exercise, starting to eat healthy, starting to, you know, do your own side hustle, your own business, starting a dating profile, whatever it is. This is a week to put effort into that. And then also take away any limiting beliefs and anything that no longer serves you. This is a big week of beginnings and endings, because we have 1 here, which is all about beginnings, and 10 is about endings leading to a new beginning. Spirit, what's going on the next 7 days for group number 1? Wow. Yeah, we have the coffin, which represents endings. So there's one door closing and another opening this week for group number 1. Spirit's really coming through to confirm that today. So what that is going to be different for each of you. But I think for the majority, I'm really sensing this is, you know, negative habits. Habits you think are holding you back from what it is you truly want. It's the perfect time to do that. And then also put in some effort towards something you do want. You know, by ending things that are taking up your energy, like addictions, bad habits, betting, whatever it is, bad relationships, will free up energy for you to go after your desires, your dreams. Spirit, what's going on in the next 7 days for group number 1? Wow, the rider. Yeah, after you free up things that no longer serve you in your life, things are going to really speed up. There's going to be a lot of forward movement here. Look, we have 2 red 9s. We have to look and see what that means in Lenormand. That has an additional meaning, so we'll see that in a second. I don't recall offhand, but the rider could be, yeah, forward momentum. There could be some actual like travel this week for some of you, moving your body more, which makes sense, especially if you're, you know, implementing better health routines, working out, exercise, all of that. There's definitely some forward movement physically and with your goals. Look at another 1. We have all these ending numbers, 9's and ending number 2, and we have all these beginnings and endings here. So once you cut out what no longer serves you, you're going to be really starting on something new. And I feel like it's going to pick up the pace like quickly, like going to take off. Once you put in that effort, you know, reaping what you sow, that's when things are really going to take off for you. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the crossing here, which really talks about moving into a new way of life, greener pastures I see over here. It's like maybe there's been some difficult times here and you're crossing the bridge. And maybe it is difficult this week when you start a new habit or habits and you cut things out. You know, that's not always easy. But once you cross that bridge, things are going to be so abundant and lovely for you. I feel like things are going to really pick up the pace once you cross that bridge, you know, cut out the bad habits and start implementing what it is you want. This is the last card in this deck too, and there's so many in the first card. So many endings and beginnings here. There's this message coming through. Spirit doesn't want you to take on too much all at once, you know. Maybe starting with like one thing this week, and then you can keep implementing more. You know, you don't want to burn out, especially like, you know, some people like they don't. I think it's only like 8% of New Year's resolutions like work out or are successful because people take on too much at once. They don't, you know, and they burn themselves out. So Don't be like the 92% of people. Be that 8%. We got number 8 here. So start slow, because you don't want to be like, I'm going to work out. And then all of a sudden you're like, I'm going to spend 2 hours at the gym. I'm not going to eat any processed food. I'm not going to eat any just like taking on a lot when you haven't been doing anything. Maybe start off with like a certain step goal or cutting out certain things. Whatever this is going to be different for each of you. So I'm just giving the examples that are coming through right now. But yeah, take the first step. It doesn't mean you have to take a million steps right now. But let's see. I have that within reach. The 2 red 9s. Let's get that additional message that wants to come through from Spirit. Oh, I flipped right to it. Wow. You know what? Approaching pleasure. You are approaching pleasure. Yeah, I think that's coming through because, it will be a little tough. It will be tough when you're cutting out things that don't serve you and implementing changes in your life. But look once you do, things are going to move forward. You're approaching that green pastures, that pleasure, the abundance. You are approaching it. So keep up the hard work. I love that additional message. Thank you, Spirit. All right, let's see what else wants to come through for the next 7 days for group number 1. Thank you. What's going on the next 7 days for group number 1? What's going on the next 7 days for group number 1? We have the 6 of Wands in reverse. Okay, so I'm getting a message from this card from Spirit that you're implementing changes, but you might like feel disappointment because you're not. We're so used to like instant gratification in this day and age. Like when you're making big lifestyle changes, especially with health or whatever it is, you're not going to see things overnight. Maybe you'll feel a little bit better, but I feel like you're going to be like, oh, I thought I'd get instant results or feel great instantly, or people would recognize that I'm doing all this, and that's Spirit's like, you might not get all the recognition, all the results you want right now, but this is just the beginning. Things take time. The best things in life take time. So don't be disappointed if you don't have like instant success also. Like when you start implementing changes, maybe you slip up and eat those potato chips or whatever, miss the gym. Just giving the, it sounds like basic examples, but a lot of us strive for better health, right? So take what resonates. But yeah, you might slip up and feel like a failure and then be like, well, I might as well just keep skipping, So it's like, it's okay, to miss 1 day of these new habits, but just don't let it be 2 days in a row. It's okay. Don't be too hard on yourself. Don't let like a downward spiral thing start happening where you just give up completely. Spirit, what's going on the next 7 days for group number 1? 3 of Pentacles. This is putting in the work, mastery of a skill. Yeah. Really putting in the effort, putting in the work, mastering the skills, things take time again. Also teamwork here. Teamwork. Maybe if you're implementing new goals, having a support team will be really nice and useful for this week. Maybe you're doing something with your family or your friends, coworkers. Teamwork can really help you stick to these changes. And maybe for a lot of you, this could also be confirmation that you want to take a step into learning a new skill, working somewhere new, that side business or that entrepreneur life you want, maybe, wanting to do. This is putting in that effort there. But also, yeah, having people around you that support you can really help when you're making, especially health and lifestyle changes. So maybe you can get some friends on board or join an online community. That can be really helpful for a lot of you. But I feel like just working with other people in general, whether it's family or colleagues, community, I feel that really is supportive this week. You have a supportive community around you, supportive people. What's going on the next 7 days for group number 1? Okay, this card came on kind of sideways, but we'll take it like this. It was mostly turned upright. 4 of Pentacles. See how she's clinging onto her purse, kind of keeping away from other people. I feel like Spirit's kind of coming through to also be like, it's okay to include other people and not keep all your stuff hidden. But some of you, maybe you have people around you that won't be supportive of these changes you want to make. And Spirit's like, it's okay to keep that to yourself, you know, if that's the case. That's what's on the bottom here. We have the Five of Cups in reverse. These changes you are implementing, you know, are really going to lead to you feeling more fulfilled and happier. If this card was upright, that's like focusing on the negative, feeling sad. I feel like you're making these changes in your life that are really going to make you have a more positive mindset and also just feel more happy overall. So especially those of you who have been feeling kind of down in the dumps, you know, and have just been considering making some changes in your life this week, you know, this year, Spirit's really saying that this will be supportive, you know, you will feel better. But again, it's not overnight for most things. It's, you know, it takes time. So don't give up and don't be hard on yourself if you miss a day or slip off. Just pick yourself back up, you know, get after it again. And again, there's advice coming through with like, you know, teamwork, but also just like focusing on building the skills if that is what you want. And if there's people around you that don't support you, yeah, you'll know who those are. You know, the people that they kind of project their own shit on you. Like they don't want to be healthier. So they'll be like, why are you doing that? Like, you're not even that fit, you know, whatever it is. It's just, you know, you don't want that energy. So it's okay to keep it to yourself. But if there are people that will support you and maybe could benefit from it too, that could be really helpful to have a supportive system. And you can always join like an online community or something like that as well. But I feel like, yeah, really putting in the time and effort into this thing you're doing this week. And I feel like there really is an emphasis on picking one thing and taking the first step and not overdoing it, because that's what this Six of Wands reverse came out. You don't want to have that burnout. All right. Spirit, what else is going on in the next 7 days? Woo, did you see that? A period of ill health or depression. This did come out in reverse position, but that makes sense with this Five of Cups reverse. If you guys have been feeling ill lately, unhealthy, that is a sign, Spirit's saying that it is a time for taking the first step towards, you know, because ultimately we are in charge of our own health, our own happiness. So what can you take out of your life that may be contributing to ill health or depression, you know? The first thing, look at all the, like her hair, it looks like her thoughts kind of could be your thoughts. Maybe you have a lot of negative thoughts surrounding health and life in general. That could be the first thing to work on. Or maybe you know, you've been depressed and feeling bad, and you know, like getting out and just walking even a few minutes a day, every day, and then building up on that, that has been proven, you know, to help both physical and mental health. And I know sometimes it's like, but I don't have any energy. Literally, I've been there. Exercise does bring more energy. You know, just don't overdo it, like we were talking about. But I feel like once you start taking action, things are really going to take off. Like you're in the, you know, we see this crossing here. You're in the thick of it. Things are hard, but you're taking these actions this week. Taking the first step is going to bring you closer and closer to the pleasure, to the good health, to the abundance, to the happiness. You know, in the fifth house, we were talking about joy as well. So how can we switch this? And I know a lot of times it's so easy to put blame on other things like genetics or your environment or other people or whatever, but ultimately our health and our happiness we're in control of that. There's at least something we can do to improve that, you know? So it's about taking that first step, and you know, deep down, you know intuitively what to do. What can you pick one thing? What can you do, take out, or what can you add that will help you? Again, and it can be a small thing. You can add more later. Spirit, what's going on the next 7 days for group number 1? This card in here wanted to come out. Carriage, a journey, either physical or mental. I feel like this is both for you guys. You're starting a journey to better health, to happiness, to romance, to better, whatever it is, you know, there's all areas of life, but definitely health and happiness. And I feel like it says either physical or mental, but I feel like this journey you're about to embark on is going to improve both your physical and your mental states, because we have like both kind of indicated here that's been coming up. Taking the first step on a journey towards better health, both physically, mentally, spiritually. We're talking about 1 week here, and I love this. We have card number 1, take the first step. So we're taking the first step this week, group number 1, on a journey to improve your health and your happiness and your overall well-being. And there's this message coming through, like, follow what feels good to you. You know, you don't need to do things like everyone else is. Like, if you're trying to get healthier, like, what feels good to you? Is it walking? Is it stretching? Is it doing a video at home, like on YouTube? Is it joining a gym? Is it eating whole foods or like a certain, you know, just really follow what feels good to your body that and what brings you joy. You don't, again, you don't need to do things like everyone else, because we all have our own journey. We all have our own, you know, our bodies all need different things. But you're starting this journey. You're right here, but you're going to cross that bridge. You're approaching pleasure, remember? So we're talking about 1 week here. So what can we do this week, group number 1? This is a start of a journey, start of a new year for a lot of you. No matter when you're watching this, it is the start of a journey, and you've got this. Again, don't let a slip up or little bumps in the road stop you. You are implementing things that will really be life-changing and make your life really move forward. This rider here. But that concludes your reading, group number 1. I hope these messages resonated and you found them helpful. If you did, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like this video, leave a comment. If you would like to book a private reading with me, my email is down below. I'm truly so grateful you're here. I wish you all the best. Have a great week. I love you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, group number 1. Welcome, group number 2, to your week ahead reading. You chose the card 23, the spirits, respecting spirit in Pisces. And I think Pisces goes really well with this card because Pisces is a very, very spiritual sign, and the spirits. So there's this big emphasis in the next 7 days of your spiritual practice. Maybe that is a New Year's resolution or one of your goals is to connect deeper to spirit, to your ancestors, to your spirit team, to God, the universe, you know, and really enhance your life that way, just to be more connected overall. Maybe, you know, things got busy over the holidays or, you know, around whenever you're watching this. This is timeless, but when I'm filming this, we are approaching the new year. So, you know, that's why I talked about New Year's resolutions. That could be just something. Maybe you just want more peace in your life. And maybe you didn't even really think of this yet, but your spirit team right now is saying, you know, now is a time that will benefit you to develop a spiritual practice. Maybe set up an ancestral altar if that is calling to you. A prayer ritual, you know, every morning pray to spirit. Maybe some of you maybe really wanting to manifest things in your life, and maybe you're just asking spirit for things often, and maybe you're like, why am I not seeing the results? And it's like developing a relationship with your spirit team could really benefit, you know, it'll be very lovely and also help you, you know, get the results you want. Your spirit team's always helping you, your angels, your ancestors, guides, all of that, but there's some message here really coming through that developing a better connection with them will really, really be beneficial. So maybe some of you already have a spiritual practice, but for those who don't, this is definitely advice coming through from your spirit team to start one. And what that is going to be different for everyone. Maybe it's, you know, like I said, having an ancestral altar. I have one. I have some items of my grandma's on there, my grandmother's, and every morning when I make coffee, I leave them some as well. It's like an offering, but there's so many different ways to do it. There's not a one, you know, size fits all. It's all unique to you. You don't even have to do that. It could just be prayer. meditation. I feel like it'll be really good for your soul and, connecting to spirit. But, maybe things have been hectic and you need more peace in your life. And this is spirit calling you to consider implementing some spiritual routine practice into your life. But anyways, thank you so much for being here, group number 2. Thank you to your guides. Thank you to my guides for assisting with the reading. We're going to start off with Lenormand to get the overview of the week, major themes, see what's going on. Spirit, what's going on the next 7 days for group number 2? We have card number 5, Tree. I was just looking at, it's so funny that works. When I was shuffling, I was looking at how 23 breaks down to 5, and 5 can talk about like transformation and a lot of change. And that I was also thinking like, yeah, maybe there's been a lot of change in your life, and that's why, chaotic energy, and that's why you're being called to like, bring more peace with your spiritual practice. And then 5 came out, and this talks about the tree is stability, and it also talks about our ancestral tree. So I really feel like your ancestors are the spirit team members that are really present here today. So if you're really resonating with that ancestral altar or just ancestor work, maybe some of you have had family pass on, they're definitely present here, and they want you to know that they're always there with you, always watching, always supporting you on the other side. But your ancestors are very, very present here, and they're helping bring more stability into your life and health. And I know sometimes we don't really, not always, some of us, especially those here, likely may know this connection, but our spiritual and emotional health really affects our physical health. So some of you guys may be dealing with some physical ailments lately, and tending to your spiritual and emotional well-being could really help bring some more stable and healthy, just overall physical health to your life as well as coming through here. But I feel like you are feeling more stable, more healthy here with this tree coming up right here. Let's see what else comes out for you. Spirit, what's going on? Excuse me, the next 7 days for, ooh, okay. We'll take these cards. Of course we have the star card. This is like divine inspiration and guidance. We have mice here and the rider. Okay. Yes, I really feel like there's this message coming through that some of you guys really may be feeling like life is chaotic, unstable. You're not feeling very healthy, and there could be a lack mindset here going on, or scarcity mindset, feeling just disconnected and feeling like things aren't going your way, like you don't have enough money to get by, you don't have the health to get by, you feel like life just keeps taking from you, and this life has been felt really hard lately. In whatever sense, this is a general reading. Your angels, your spirit team, your ancestors especially are here for you, and they want to help you. And they, you have free will, so that connecting with them through your spiritual routine, and through meditation. Look at this eye here, your intuition. And maybe you haven't been very connected lately, no one's judging, but they want to connect with you to help guide you, to bring more stability, more abundance, more health into your life. We have 2 7s here. We'll see what that means for an additional message. But yeah, this is they want to, the rider in the Lenormand can also talk about news or a message. So your ancestors, your guides, your angels are really trying to connect with you. So developing a spiritual practice is definitely recommended this week. So maybe some of you guys are already doing this, but I feel like a lot of your message, group number 2, is advice and guidance. So of course you have free will to follow and do whatever you wish, but this is the guidance that's coming through here. And I feel like a lot of you are very empathic, very spiritual, and maybe you pick up on other people's energy very often, and that could be what's keeping you in this negative mindset, perhaps, and having a spiritual practice, like spiritual hygiene too, is coming through, can be really beneficial for you. But really just connecting to spirit in general, like if you feel like you pick up on energies, doing like salt cleanse, smoke cleanse, whatever is resonating with you. But I feel like really taking time to sit in silence, meditate, go on walks in nature, you'll get these downloads, this insight from your ancestors, your spirit team, to help you get out of this situation of lack and unhealthy, whatever is going on. It's going to be different for each of you. Look, the 6th house is up here, and that can have to do with our health and well-being, and also work and our daily routines as well. Yeah, having a daily spiritual routine or whenever you can is really going to help. But your guides are really trying to send you messages here to, to get through to you, to bring more stability, to bring more health, to bring more overall joy and abundance into your life. So let's see what this 1 red and 1 black 7 message is. There's a lot of worries going on in your life. I had a feeling it would be something like that. Worries have been distracting you from maybe getting the insight you need. Sometimes it's hard to get clarity when we're so worried about things, worried about our health, our abundance, real world problems. Sometimes it's like, how can I have a spiritual routine when I have all these real life things to do and all these problems, And it might sound silly, but honestly, spending that time with your spirit team, with yourself in quiet meditation, you might be like, how can I do that? I'm so busy. But that is, slowing down is actually the answer here, is how you're going to get that insight, those messages. Also, I'm getting the message to tell you to pay attention to your dreams. But ultimately, you've got, all of you have different worries, whatever's been going on in your life. Your spirit team is trying to help you, no matter what your issue is, to move forward. Move forward here with this rider too. You have all the answers within you, This insight will come from your angels and guides, but it all is coming from within you. Maybe some people, you are always trying to seek answers, through tarot readings, through asking other people, but really the answers you need right now, the guidance you need right now, is all within you and through your spirit team, who communicate through you, your higher self, whatever it is you believe in. So spending that time in silence, meditation, even a walking meditation, being in nature, I see it will be really good. Moving your body will be really helpful for you. Spirit, what's going on the next 7 days for group number 2? Page of Swords. Yeah, look at these light bulbs. You will be getting insight, guidance. Look at these little birds, like messages. Like maybe I'll get this intuitive hit to read a book, to join a course, to learn something new. Let's see what else comes through. The Lovers in reverse. Yeah, maybe there's been issues with a specific relationship in your life. But also issues making choices, maybe you're like, right now, maybe you're really worried because you need to make a choice. You're worried you made a wrong choice about something. Really, again, getting this spiritual insight, going within will give you this inspiration, these ideas, these messages on what steps to take moving forward. You might feel like you're alone. Maybe you're never alone. You have a whole team behind you, especially your ancestors right now, that want to help guide you and help you make the choices to move forward in a healthy, more abundant way. Got a lot of Gemini energy right here. Air energy. You might tend to be up in your head a lot with the anxiety, with the worries. And Spirit's really guiding you to live through your heart, through your intuition. Your higher self is really guiding you at this time. Spirit, what's going on in the next 7 days for group number 2? 2 of Swords. Yeah, there's been stagnation, inability to move forward, not able to make a choice. These 2 cards here together, this is unable to make a choice. And, maybe there's been a lot of distractions in your life lately. It is like every card is a whole message about connecting to spirit, connecting to that your heart, that inner voice. And, you have all these thoughts running through your head, and it's kind of like paralyzing you, unable to move forward. Look, we have 23 coming up twice here. Didn't notice that before. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Pentacles, but it's in reverse. And with Five of Pentacles is pretty much the mice card. It's like that lack mindset, poverty mindset, feeling stuck. But you know what? You're coming out of this. You are realizing you have the key to the solution to any of your problems you're experiencing, all the worries you have. And the key, the answers are within you, and Spirit is guiding you to go within. Group number 2, going within is the answer. Connecting with Spirit in whatever way. And again, there is no right or wrong way to connect with Spirit. Just starting that, just saying a prayer, just doing, you can try different things and see what works for you, but your angels, your guides, your ancestors are really trying to get you out of this period of stagnation or unable to make choices, just feeling like you're stuck. They want you to know you're not stuck. There will be forward movement here. You have all the answers you need within you. Your intuition is strong. It's just there's been outside distractions and stuff going on, so let's see what else. Spirit, what else is going on next? Woo! Okay. I'll take all these. Time to go out and have fun. And then, you know what else came out? Flipped up? Vacation. You know, and even if you're not taking a physical vacation this week, this is calming your mind, taking a mental vacation, quieting your mind, going out in nature, meditating, having fun. I feel like things have been all worries and stressful. I feel like these two cards came out together in a recent reading. I don't remember what reading it was. Maybe you guys would know if you had that reading too recently in a recent pick a card. But these go well together. It's time to have fun. Get out of your element. Get out of your daily routine. I know we're only talking about 1 week, but just going outside for a walk. Again, doing things a little different, like having more fun, watching a funny movie, whatever is fun to you, getting out of the house. Getting out of your routine for sure will be very helpful here. But also I feel like this is also Spirit saying there is something fun coming this week. You know, I know we've been talking about all like serious stuff here. But I feel like there is something fun here. Maybe you guys literally are having some vacation days. If you're watching this in real time, like I said, it's a new year. Shark. Take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. I swear I saw all 3 of these cards together recently. It doesn't matter. Yeah, a lot of you are worried about material wealth. And, you know, I feel like you have a really good reason so, you know, it's come up. I can see that. There's been worry here. And Spirit, you know, all the worry and stress isn't really solving anything. And a lot of you, I feel like you might be like, how can I just have some fun and just do whatever? You know, how can I take this time for myself? But again, the answers on how to overcome your current issues is all within. And Spirit, it really wants you to take care of yourself. You know, maybe you've been so stressed that it can affect your health. And then you won't be able to work as much and get the money, you know. I'm not trying to induce fear or anything, but Spirit just really wants you to relax, go within. That is so evident here for you, my group number 2s. But really, this connection with Spirit this week is really going to move things along for you. You're going to get out of this lack, whatever's been going on, this stagnation. There's more fun coming. And I feel like you're going to get a lot of ideas and inspiration on how to overcome whatever situation you're going through. And with the Star card here, this is like guaranteed success, you know. So I know you're worried, but things are going to be okay, my lovely, beautiful group number 2. That concludes your reading. I hope this was helpful. I hope it resonated. If you did get value from this reading, please subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video, leave a comment. If you would like to book a private reading with me, my email is down below. We can set something up, but I'm truly so grateful you're here. Have a great week. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, group number 2. Welcome, group number 3, to your week ahead reading. You chose card number 43, the Blood Trail, Magnificence, and the Moon. So this card is about our ancestors. It's really interesting. Ancestors came up a lot in group number 2, if you were called to that, maybe. Let's check that later. But anyways, no worries if that doesn't resonate. Leave that behind. But you have such a strong connection to your ancestors this week. You always do, but It's really coming through here, especially with the moon here. I feel like you're really connecting intuitively to your ancestors, to the past, to something higher than yourself. A lot of you may have a lot of healers, intuitive, psychics in your bloodline, and you may be really dipping into your spiritual gifts this week. You may be really connecting here. Since this has come up in a few groups, I feel like there is some energy this week with maybe the veil is thinner. There's definitely some increase in connection with spirit. With the blood trail and then the moon and cycles. It could be some people's moon cycle, like periods this week. Very specific. That's coming through. But anyways, yeah, there's definitely an ancestral connection here. For some of you, maybe you are wanting to increase your spiritual practice, your spiritual routines. If that's really resonating, there is definitely a call here or guidance from your ancestors to consider setting up an ancestral altar. It's where you can, maybe have a few items from your ancestors, leave offerings. You can do your intuitive readings there, your spiritual work there. I feel like you guys are just really connecting with your ancestral gifts this week. We're going to get more cards out to see what this is. So you guys may be getting a lot of messages through your dreams. Well, thank you so much for being here, group number 3. Thank you to your guides. Thank you to my guides for assisting with the reading. Let's get some more information here. Oh, well, that came right out when I said let's get some more information. Okay, the clouds card here is about confusion. And I feel like maybe you guys have been feeling very confused and lost in life, not really sure what direction to head. Your ancestors are trying to get through to you to help guide you, to lead you. And I feel like a lot of you are like really stepping into your like purpose, your life path, your spiritual gifts. Yeah, I don't know what that's coming through really strong is something about purpose and being guided this week. But we're going to see what comes up next, because you see how there's a cloud, like there's this little head here, like the not knowing, like the darkness, and then to the light. This is like whatever cards are facing this way is like what you're getting clarity on, because the confusion doesn't last long. So I really feel like through your ancestors, whether directly or indirectly, like if you're doing work with them or, they're always working behind the scenes, they've got your back, are going to help lift some veil here. So let's see what's being revealed to you, what you're getting clarity on the next 7 days. Okay, we have a female here. So this could be a female relative, maybe someone who has recently passed, or just a female ancestor that could be really strongly present here for most of you. But also you can be getting clarity on a relationship. This can also be yourself. If you identify as female, this could be really getting clarity on your purpose and yourself, on what it is where you're going, what it is you want in life. And also this could be about a romantic partner as well, getting clarity on them with that rose there by her heart. Let's see, there's so much coming through right now. Spirit, what's going on the next 7 days for group number 3? What's going on? Can you tell us more about this? We have here the garden, which is like public. What's in the bottom? Wow. We have another woman card here. I feel like you guys are very protected and guided at this time by a maternal ancestor, especially with the moon here. That's very feminine. So you guys, this could be a mother, daughter, but there's a mother, or a feminine energy here that's definitely overlooking you. I feel like they are looking down, admiring you, loving you. And they're trying to lift this veil of confusion of something that's going on. And I really see this as like exposing you to your true gifts and talents. There's like this glass surrounding the statue here. I feel like they're trying to like get you out of your bubble to experience more in life. Look and see what the aces, 2 aces together mean here. But I feel like you're really being guided to a new beginning. No matter how old you are or whatever. I know that's a lot of times people are like, well, it's too late to start a new career now or a new relationship or a new life, but it's never too late. And I feel like a lot of you have felt lost lately in what to do next in life or where you're going. And the main message I'm getting here is you're being guided to where to go next, and also who you truly are and what your true gifts are, and also to a new romantic partner for some of you as well, no matter what you identify as or what you're into, who you're into. But I feel like you're always also being guided to, I feel like you're going out in public more this week. You could be just going to an event this week, getting out of the house. There's something having to do with you being in public this week. There could be a date this week for some of you. Let's see, 2 black aces. Bad luck. So some of you guys may be really feeling like you've had bad luck lately. But you know what? I feel like there's definitely this message coming. Okay, you've been feeling like you have bad luck, like nothing's working out. And I feel like you're just seeing it as bad luck, but it's really like clues from the universe, from your ancestors, that maybe you're not on the right track with your purpose. Like things just aren't working out. Things just haven't been seeming very joyful or great. And your ancestors are trying to make you realize like maybe you've been focusing on the bad, like what's not working in your life, and they're trying to get you to look up and see new experiences, new opportunities. I feel like there's something here with like going to a new place, meeting new people, getting out of your shell, doing things differently, and getting more into the flow, and like good things will start happening, because maybe there's just been, the same old thing happening, but you're not really satisfied with your current relationship, with your current situation, your current job, life in general, just been feeling like a downer, like one bad thing after another, whatever it is. And you're really being guided this week to look at things differently, in a bigger light, greater light, try new things, listen to your intuition. Your ancestors are guiding you to things that work better. But I feel like there's been something here with avoiding those inner nudges, the guidance from your ancestors, and not even realizing they're giving that to you, but they're really trying to guide you to your purpose, to your soul path, to new opportunities, new people, happiness. So that's why they really are coming through here to talk about developing more of a spiritual practice, connecting, going on a walk, meditating, whatever it is, going within will help you and get, it's not bad luck. It's just doing the same things, that you're not happy with. It's time to follow what feels good. And I feel like that is what's happening. You have a more positive outlook the next 7 days. You could be spending time with more people or connecting with this female ancestor, going out in public, going on walks, doing things. And I feel like it's really uplifting your mood. You're feeling definitely happier this week, more connected to yourself and connected to others, connected with your spirit team, your ancestors. You're getting out more. And I feel like because there's definitely a big thing I'm seeing is you're feeling happier and more positive this week. And you're starting to feel like follow what feels good. And I really feel like it's because you have these people behind you, the ancestors, relatives that have passed, that are really wanting to guide you to more magnificence, more happiness, more joy. Spirit, what's going on the next 7 days for group number 3? High Priestess. Yes, your spirit team is like, listen to your intuition. They're trying to like give you these downloads on how to move forward. Wow. You are really connecting spiritually this week. You're getting the downloads, channeled information that's really going to help you move forward here. And you are more intuitive than you know. You guys are very intuitive, very empathic. Psychic abilities, I feel like, are coming through this week. You're really getting this information on how to move forward. Spirit, what's going on the next 7 days for group number 3? 2 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, some of you guys could feel like you have really bad luck and within relationships, or you could be feeling really lonely or feeling a lack of connection with other people. Your ancestors, your spirit team definitely want you to know you're never alone. They're always there with you. But I feel like they're guiding you to better partnerships, better relationships. But starting with the relationship with yourself. And I feel like there's been a lack of a relationship with your spirit team, perhaps, for a lot of you. And developing this relationship with them this week, this spiritual practice, you're going to get so much insight that's really going to lift this cloud, and guide you to somewhere better. I feel like away from that feeling of bad luck or negativity. Also guiding you to better friendships, better romantic relationships, better relationships overall. Spirit, what's going on in the next 7 days for group number 3? King of Wands in reverse. And then what's on the bottom here? And then we have the 5 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I feel like maybe there's been a lot of conflict. But with this in reverse, I feel like it's the end of conflict. Conflict resolution is something they're definitely trying to help you with as well. But with the King of Wands reverse, so this could have to do with a fire sign. You could be a fire sign. But no matter what, I feel like this is you not, like the King of Wands upright is someone that's like really in line with, aligned with their purpose. Very, like they're passionate about something. They're doing it. They're going after it. They're very confident in what they're doing, and that their purpose is very well defined in what they do. And I feel like with this reverse, it's like, not feeling very confident, not really sure what you want to do, not sure what move you're taking next, not feeling passionate about life or things going on. So I feel like you're really being guided to your passions, and the way to do so is to listen to that intuitive nudge, that inner compass, to go out and experience new things and new people. And maybe some of you guys haven't been feeling very healthy or have a lot of energy, spending that, like resting more, definitely getting more sleep and moving your body and going out in nature. I know it could be cold some places, but maybe, just moving your body will be really helpful here. You have this trail too. There's something about walking. What's on my finger? Walking outside more. But the main message I'm getting, this is like a big stuff, is getting intuitive messages, guidance on how to move forward in life, how to get in alignment with your purpose, with your dreams, with what it is you want. And maybe you're not even sure what it is, but you definitely have these ancestors here, the spirit team, passed down loved ones that are really trying to guide you in the direction of joy and happiness. And they want you to know that they're always there for you. They're always with you. Spirit, what's going on? Oh, Emmy, what are you chewing on? Sorry, my cat. Spirit, what's going on in the next 7 days for group? Okay. Wow. Money will be coming to you. We got a lot of cards here. So you guys, maybe there's been confusion and worry about finances. And persevere and you will overcome your problems. Wow. And the wealth card? And then crib, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. You guys could be really guided to start your own business that will bring in so much money and wealth and will help you overcome your problems. I feel like maybe some of you guys you don't feel very financially well off or satisfied with your career. And maybe this 2 of Cups reverse is like, and with the King of Wands, maybe you don't really like your job or your business partner or whatever, and you want to separate from that and do your own thing. I feel like this week you can be really guided in getting this intuitive nudge to start your own business, to start your own side biz, whatever it is, to start something new. And this will, it'll feel good to you. You'll feel passionate about it. You will be in alignment. And then all of a sudden you're going to have this wealth and this money coming into for you. Like, so, and you're really being guided to, like, by your ancestors to overcome your problems in any capacity. But a lot of you are also getting some sum of money this week. I feel like you're really being guided long-term to like a business or a happier, to your purpose, which will bring in money naturally. But there also seems to be some money coming in this week as well. And I feel like it's going to be like I don't know, this is coming through like you're starting to get connected to your ancestors and they want to prove to you that they are there. They are supporting you. So they're going to like show you in some way this week. You know, if you show them that you want to have that connection with them as well. And with this conflict resolution here, the Five of Wands, yeah, you will overcome your problems. And all the answers you need are within you, you know, going within, you know, connecting to spirit as well, which is all within you, you know, getting those downloads, that inspiration will lift up any haziness, any uncertainty, you know, in the path ahead, that will be lifted. You know, you've got this. They're helping you overcome something, especially those of you who are having money problems. But I really feel like you guys have got that like right away, or being guided towards your purpose. And I feel like it's like maybe you're a spiritual healer in some sense, a teacher, whatever it is. This is something like you haven't been feeling satisfied and you feel like things aren't lucky because you haven't been in alignment with your purpose. The big thing is this is huge. Your ancestors, your loved ones that have passed on, your spirit team are guiding you to your purpose. And that is all. It's going to solve your problems and bring in a lot of money and just overall well-being. And maybe some of you guys literally are conceiving or like having a baby, or some of you know, or conceiving of a baby this week if that's what you want. But for most of you, I'm seeing the enterprise with the money here. Wow. Those cards just like flew out together too. And there's some money coming here. And I feel like this has to do with the ancestral gift. Maybe look into your ancestors. Like, did they have some natural gifts? Like, were they artists, psychics, healers? You know, you've got that gift within you as well. And you're being guided to it. Group number 3. Powerful, amazing week. Wow. Well, that's your reading for the week ahead. I hope this resonated. I hope you found it helpful. I hope you got value from it. If you did, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like this video, leave a comment. My cat agrees. You should definitely subscribe and comment. I don't know if you heard that meow. So cute. And if you would like to book a private reading with me, my email is down below. I'm truly so grateful you're here. Have an amazing week. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, group number 3.